So at this stage of the season, Tim, some teams I feel are already starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're going to glimpse at what that looks like because your adrenaline is going to take you there. But I think the focus should be on the here and now, continuing to get better on a daily basis.
If you're not looking at what's in front of you, you're going to lose what's perhaps ahead of you.
Boy, that is so true.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Max Christie out there with Flagg. And it's Marshall in at the three. And Gafford throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Quickly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Quickly, very confident from beyond the arc, and you can see why with these kind of results.
Here's Flagg. Barrett covering. Christie can't make it. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to Barrett. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Tim Emmanuel Quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up Quickly.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Flagg. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And no hesitation that time by Pirtle. Never shy about scoring.
That bucket in no time at all.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
A 3 from Quickly. Sinks the three-pointer. Quickly's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Toronto. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Raptors making a switch here. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Barrett. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And that one's good. Flagg. Flagg's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the rejection by Gafford. Now Flagg. 6 points for him. Pass to Christie. Launches a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
On the wing, Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. Mavericks leading by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And that one's good. Flagg.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Outside, Barrett.
2 minutes left.
Back to Quickly. They need this. Kept alive. On the wing, Quickly. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Takes it inside. Toronto grabs the miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Flagg. It's rebounded by Barrett.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
Here's Flagg. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Quickly with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Flagg. Quickly covering. And that one's good. Flagg.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Fires the 3. And Emmanuel quickly gets the 3. Quickly's got 12 in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And again, it's Toronto with the 3.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Flagg with it. 12 points for him. 3 seconds left. No good on that one. And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
On the court for the Mavericks, Najee Marshall's out there with Martin. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Toronto's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy. Guys, back over to you."
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Chris Middleton.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Mavericks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Here's Nembhard. Thompson right side. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And he's still going, but Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
Thompson from long range. Dallas, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 3. Pass to Walter. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Nembhard, the pass to Martin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Fans, get up and start rooting with your mascot. Let's dance.
So both teams making some changes here. Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break. Fifth, the Raptors.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Ingram wide open. No good on the quick three.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now, here's Thompson. Still yet to score. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Quickly the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Nobody near Barnes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another three for Dallas.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And here's quickly for three. And again, Toronto no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shoots the three. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Raptors trail by three. And it's quickly in the corner. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Walter comes in for Quickly. The Raptors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Poeltl with a screen on Johnson. From deep. Pass to Walter. And here is Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. And there's Barrett, putting it right back in.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Martin. Back to Nembhard. And Thompson puts up a deep three. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Poeltl. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Yeah, Poeltl has a beautiful touch around that rim.
Thompson left side. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For three, Ingram hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got 6.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Thompson for 3. Klay answers.
How's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Stolen by Nembhard. Drops in the breakaway layup. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Dallas up by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
40. Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are?
You know, for Dallas, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that.
And now let's discuss that first half. The Mavs in a tight one.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice performance by Emmanuel quickly.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barnes, and it's Pirtle in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
And you see the edge Karen plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Out to Ingram, takes a three, and that one is off.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Flagg. Thompson outside. The three. Thompson from way outside.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Well, you see all of that athleticism right there by Ingram. He can be such a force when he catches it that deep.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Kevin?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Here's Flagg after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Thompson outside. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's good from long range.
Well, I see your 3 and I raise you 1. That's a great reply by Barnes.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be P.J. Washington shooting. Scotty Barnes picks one up. For Dallas, they had shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. On the free throw, no good. So great for Cooper Flagg. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Now Flagg after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. And that one's good. Flagg.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
On the wing, Barnes. With the step back. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Offline with his three. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-7 run. Washington with the screen on Barnes. Thompson for the triple. And the three ball is good. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead. Ingram outside. Barnes outside. A three from Quickly. And the Raptors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a wide open look for Flagg. And the Mavericks another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Raptors. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And seeing where the Raptors are, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Here's Flagg. Thompson for the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 24 points.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Dick can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Hits it from three-point range.
And now it's Dick knocking down a three of his own. Brady ready to answer.
Now Flagg, who's got 23. To the inside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. Flagg is out there with Johnson. Mavericks leading by 15. Flagg with it. Thompson for three. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
It's Dick on the wing. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Cisse, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the Raptors miss again. Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that one's good. Flagg.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. The Mavericks also with a sub. Christie's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Walter. Amu-Kalishvili. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
The Raptors making a switch here. Walter's checked in. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate.
And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And that one, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now, here's Quickly. And the Raptors miss again.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And that one's good. Flagg.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Pass to Walter. They get the rebound to end the run. Barnes can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And here's Thompson. Here's Flagg. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 33 points for Cooper Flagg. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Pass to Christie. Here's Flagg. Here's the lob to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cooper Flagg.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Pirtle is checked in for Toronto. There it comes in for Walter.
R.J. Barrett.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
They get it again, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Pirtle.
Here's Flagg. Shoots over Ingram, and it's Dallas with another.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
So no problem for Dallas is they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.